Hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Earth Angel HQ, where healing is the weapon and love is the language. And I am Sierra B Magic, here to do a reading for you today. I was divinely guided to do a past life reading. So this is going to be very interesting. Possibly peering into why you were born into the family that you are. I think that this reading is going to provide clarity for some people on the situations and experiences that they're dealing with in this lifetime. I don't really think that I have channeled messages, but there's two things that keep coming up in my head. As I was shuffling, I kept hearing, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. So I'm just assuming right now that this is related to someone in your life that may have like vendetta against you, from a past life. And please try to keep gender out of it, because you might have been the woman in the past life, or this might be a woman in this lifetime and they were a man in the past life. Like it's going to be fluid. The other thing that keeps coming to me, and I'm not gonna sing it, but there's a song in The Wiz sang by the Tin Man, and it says, "What would I do if I could feel?" And there's a part of the song that I keep playing in my head, and I think it goes, I would smile. No, I would dance. I would smile. I would lay back for a while. Tell me, what would I do if I could feel? So there could be someone in your life that is very cold-hearted. You may wonder why this person not so much has a vendetta, but they just feel like they're not emotionally expressive. They're not open. And I think this has something to do with your relationship with this person in a past life. Okay. I don't know how those two kind of visions are going to factor into this reading, but I'm just praying that the Holy and Divine Spirit will guide me. Look, El Sol, the sun on the bottom of the deck. If y'all can see it, things are going to be revealed. So let's see what's going on. Spirit, please help me and the collective understand what we need to know about the collective's past life. Spiritual armory, the fog, and the cocoon. Let's get some more. Angel assistance in the reverse, and the soil in reverse. Inner child on the bottom of the deck. So this is going to be a moment. The person that I'm talking to has had gifts in this lifetime and the past life. So something that may have been lying dormant in you that wasn't fed. So the soil is here in reverse. So something wasn't like poured into the ground, wasn't fertile. So you may have had gifts, spiritual gifts in this lifetime, but they haven't really been cultivated because nobody else in your family is really taking on these things. I actually think that directly relates to a past life and to why you are in this family right now, because you're probably born into a family that is very spiritually high ranking, very spiritually gifted, but they choose not to acknowledge those gifts because maybe the religion that they were born into, or maybe it's looked down upon in a certain culture, so they don't feel comfortable really even talking about that stuff. They don't have anyone to talk to about it, but you are taking a different approach. You're stepping out of the direction that your family have been going on, and you are kind of like breaking the chain in that way. You've kept this hidden for a while though, with the cocoon here. So clarify the fog, please. Jubilee. It's going to be worth it in the end. So the fog is kind of like a distorted sense, you not being able to see or think clearly. And Jubilee is the celebration after the battle, after a hard fought battle. This is your ability to celebrate. Excuse me. Something that you are experiencing in this lifetime, you've experienced in past lifetimes, but you may not have been so connected to spirit to receive the assistance that you needed, because angel assistance is in the reverse. So you're stepping out and you are doing something in this lifetime that you ignored in a past life. And in this lifetime, your family is ignoring that same thing. That's why you were born into this family. Anything else we need to know? Clarify the cocoon. It's almost like, pop quiz. Yeah. So the cocoon, of course, is where the butterfly is growing and, receiving information. And really, for me in this deck, the cocoon is about you going within, going into like solitude, to learn more about yourself, to study the occult, to study these gifts, to cultivate these gifts so that when you come out, you're ready to fly. Pop quiz just clarified the cocoon. And I feel like this wasn't just a test for you in this lifetime. This has been a part of your soul's journey, is, accepting your power and stepping into that power and utilizing your power, not just for you, but for the collective. Oh boy. Look, Law and Order and the Healer are at the bottom of the deck, and the Ace of Swords. You are, I know that everybody's not going to understand this word. It's like a harbinger of truth. You are someone who really stands up for truth. You might be a Libra or an air sign, or even you might have water highly aspected in your chart, because a lot of this energy that I'm getting is like mental conflict that has held you back in this lifetime and the last. But you're getting past that. You're passing some sort of test so that you can come out of this cocoon energy, so that the fog will clear and you'll be able to celebrate with Jubilee. I hope this is making sense for some of you. Now, Spiritual Armory was the first card out, and Spiritual Armory is my card of protection. This means that not only are you being protected, but you have the tools. You are gaining the tools through the experience of life that helps prepare you for the next level. So if this fog was really blinding you, it wasn't allowing you to see what really is. You're starting to use your past experiences to build on what's happening in this life, so that you know how to move, so that you know how to conquer and defeat certain things in your life. But a lot of those things are definitely related to mental conflict. So the Seeds is on the bottom of the deck. You are definitely chosen and here to do something really powerful in this lifetime. And this has likely been the assignment in the past lifetimes, but now you are starting to take it on and recognize who you are outside of this, physical body. You're connecting more with the essence of your soul, of who you are on the inside. Okay. I think we're going to start there. Let's see. I'm going to move on. Should I do tarot? Nope. I'm going to move on to the Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see what's going on here. What's the message, Holy Spirit? What does the collective need to know about past lives, about their past life, and how it can assist them in this lifetime? Let's start here then. Time to go. Loyal heart. Okay. So the treasure and then Treasure Island is on the bottom of the deck, and Time for a Nap is behind that. So in this lifetime and past lives, you've struggled with walking away from people that are not good for you, that don't that was at 10 o'clock, that don't resonate, not 10 o'clock, 10 minutes, that don't resonate with the essence of who you are. But you're learning how to walk away from situations that don't serve you. And maybe in the past, you had a struggle with doing that. So this treasure island is always been yours. This has always been here for you. But for some reason, you were ignoring things that were happening in your life intuitively. I really feel like look, truth be told, you could see into people's hearts and recognize that if they're true or not, but you didn't want to walk away from them for whatever reason. Let's find out why. Why is the collective having issues walking away from people that they're no longer aligned with? Flexible. I think you felt like these people would change. The beauty of who you are is you can see people, you can give people the benefit of the doubt, and you will look within and look for the good in a person. You're looking for the love in that person, but you might find a mustard seed of love that's surrounded by all this darkness, and all you do is focus on the love, when really, this person is disloyal. This person is not honest. They're not truthful. They don't have your best interests at heart. So while you're giving all of the benefit of the doubt to someone that's trying to hold you back, and I did another reading about this, about someone who will follow you into other lifetimes so that they can hold you back from your purpose. That's literally, they're the defense to your offense. That kind of resonates with this reading. This is someone that knows how big your heart is. They know how much you love, how strongly you love, and they want that energy, but they don't want it for good. They want to kind of use your loving energy, your healing energy. Remember, the healer came up here. But your healing energy is for the world. It's not just for this person. It's not just for these people. However this resonates with you, this could be a lover in this lifetime. It could be a friend. It could be a job. It could be a family member, or a family, a family all together collectively. Oh boy. What else do you want the collective to know about their past life? TikTok. Okay. So Spirit is saying it's time. If you haven't already, walked away, it's time to make that decision, because you are giving someone chance after chance after chance, and they're not going to change, because their job, quite frankly, is to be the karmic in your life. I know that sounds crazy. I know it does. But you have been the karmic in somebody else's life. Now back to that saying that I was hearing as I was shuffling. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. There's something that you have done to someone in a past life, and that person is coming back to get their lick back. It could be the person we're talking about right now. But the way that they're doing it is very subtle. It's these small seeds of doubt. It's just going... It's real insidious. It's malicious, but it's like a slow burn. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't somebody that would like beat you up on the street, but they would do small things. Kind of, it's a toxic relationship. Someone that will show you very what do they call it? They will breadcrumb you in terms of loving you. So this is why you feel like this loyal heart in the reverse can turn upright, but then they'll do something that shows you that they don't love you. Like they'll do all of the little small things to keep you close, but when it comes to really giving you what you deserve and what you really want, that will never happen. So they just keep stringing you along. Now this is starting to sound like a relationship. So this could be a lover that you've had in this life and in past lives. But I'm gonna ask the tarot about what you did. I don't want to say you did something to this person, but you know, we've all been karmic at some point in our life or in our lifetimes. Because how would you learn the lesson if you're just, you know, in this, sorry, if you're, I'll take that as confirmation. If you're in this like earth angel love and light energy, all of these lifetimes, that's not progressing your soul's journey. So there was something done and I want to know about it. But right now, after flexible came TikTok, between worlds, and happy. Oh, and milk and honey after that. Oh yes. So Spirit is saying it's time to time to go. And then between worlds, you've been stuck in this should I, shouldn't I energy. And if you do, once you walk, you know, look, it starts in this drab color, you know, everything is kind of gray. You might have some good days, you have some bad days, but it's not, the life isn't fulfilling. Now your life is in full technicolor. And then these are the two cards that come right behind that. Milk and honey, prosperity, abundance, and really, this is 10 of Cups energy, happy, living your very best life, being fulfilled and enjoying what you do. So this isn't just love. This is, you know, I have a job and I love my job, or I have a business and I couldn't imagine doing anything else. You know, I am taken care of. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am happy. Like all of those things coming together. But in order to do that, there's something that you're supposed to walk away from. And I actually accidentally picked up Spiritual Armory right behind that. There's a cycle that you've been repeating, and you're going to start looking back at not even the lessons, but the experiences, and you're recognizing that something continues to happen the same way, and you're the one that has to break the cycle. Alrighty. Anything else that the collective needs to know from this deck? Nope. Let's go to the tarot. So far, I'm getting that you have a lover that you have connected with in a past life, and you may have wronged this lover, or this lover may have felt that you wronged them, or something wasn't resolved, something did not come to resolution in a past life, and they've come into this lifetime to kind of like, not even to try to hold you back. I'm going to attach the other reading that I did to the end of this. I'm going to link it to the end of this reading. So if you want to go check it out, by all means, please do. But you can't get this blessing by sitting on your butt. Time for a nap. This is something that you're going to have to open up and see things for what they truly are. And you're going to have to take some sort of action. If you haven't already. If you have, kudos, I'm proud of you. But this is really more about understanding why things are happening. You know, not whether you've done them or not. So I have the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's automatically making me think about this Treasure Island energy. So you may have grown up, you know, having humble means. grown up in, I don't want to say the hood, but you know, you didn't really have a silver spoon in your mouth. And there's a reason for that, but I'm going to leave that there for now. What do you want the collective to know about this past life energy? Okay. Just like I mentioned in the spread from the Wisdom of the Oracle. So I have the 4 of Swords here, the King of Cups in reverse, and the 7 of Swords. Somebody, I'm telling you, this is, I don't want to say narcissistic energy, but this is very toxic and emotionally manipulative energy. And that's what this person was doing. Somebody was stringing you along and giving you the bare minimum, but when you're in a toxic connection and you have some sort of soul tie to this person, or a tie from a past life, because it's really strong, you don't even know why you are so drawn to this person. That's why, because you have done this before with this person. And they may not even be aware of this, but aware of the past life connection, I mean. But they use the loving energy that you have for them, and they manipulate that so that they can do things behind your back, so that they can deceive you and really kind of like get away with messed up stuff. Like, somebody is very strategic on how they deal with you. But with the Queen of Swords on the bottom of, oh baby, yes Lord. With the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Swords, oh, you see it. You see it. You know what this is now. And Spirit is giving you the strength to walk away from something, to really put this to sleep for good. And you're healing from this emotionally manipulative energy. And I know it wasn't easy. Somebody was bringing conflict to your doorstep. They may have had other parties, because before I even get into other parties and stuff, let's talk about this Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is a card of really playing like mind games. This is somebody that was really, really strategic and deceptive towards you. They like hated your light. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. I really believe that this is the person that is in that woman scorned energy. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. You could have been the man in the past life, and this was the woman in the past life, and now you are the woman, and now they are the man. Somebody is playing a game, but you didn't even know it was a game until recently. So if you look, this is like a battlefield. This person right here is your person, the one in the front. They have all of these swords, you know, they are playing like different, how do I say this? Like different approaches, like they have different strategies on how to win this game. And I'm talking about this from this life, but also like coming into this lifetime. You're not even playing, because you want love, you want peace, you want happiness, you wanted this to be your person. And they recognize that you don't know what's going on, and they're using that to their advantage. So somebody is playing crazy games, but it's because of something that happened in a past life. Now let's find out what that is. So far, I got a lot of swords. You could be an air sign. They could be an air sign. I also have Scorpio and Leo here, and Libra and Pisces. But a lot of air. Libra again, Aquarius twice, and then Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. I told you this was about mental conflict. There's so much air energy here, and it's all because this is like spiritual and mental warfare that's happening. But you didn't even realize that you was on the battlefield. You thought this was somebody that was loving and loyal, and they are the exact opposite. But with time to go here, I'm really happy to see this card, because you are seeing something for what it is. Okay, let's keep going. I set that at 2333. 333 could be of some 333 or 23 could resonate with you. What did the collective do to this person, if anything, in a past life? What did the collective do? So I see the Lovers here and the Nine of Pentacles. Give me something else, please. Okay. You chose like a career and money over this person. Clarify the Lovers. Yep. So I'm going to give you a story that's coming up in my head. I have the Lovers here, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles is clarifying the Lovers with the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And then the King of Pentacles after that. I feel like this person could have been like a starving artist or something. You cared more about stability in the last lifetime than you did about love. And now this person probably cares more about stability, and you care more about love in this life. So with the Nine of Pentacles here, you could have been doing really well for yourself. The Six of Pentacles is here. You could have felt like this person was low-key a charity case, like you had to take care of them. You might have been the breadwinner in the family, or you could have come from money with the Queen of Pentacles here. But what I'm getting is that this person didn't have enough to offer you. They didn't. And you may have chosen someone else that did. There's a connection there. But you broke somebody's heart because you chose stability over love. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Well, Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You were very 555, 2555. You were very much concerned about your own stability, your own bag. Look, Four of Pentacles behind that. You didn't want to be broke. Remember on the bottom of the deck when I started to shuffle, it was the Five of Pentacles. This had something to do with like, okay, you know, I love you, and you know, you're a nice person, and we have this very loving energy, and there's likely some sort of soulmate connection here with the lovers, but I want the bag. Like, I want to be stable. I want to have the finer things of life. I don't want to have to worry. And I can't tell you about when, you know, this past life occurred, but whenever it was at a time where you felt like it was important to choose stability. Queen of Pentacles. It's all Pentacles here, and then the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. You didn't want to be broke. This person may have. So what was the energy that this person was in this past life? Their person. Wheel of Fortune. The high. Whoa. Give me more. So I have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. But then the Devil is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about that energy. Let's work through this. I think this person went out of their way to give you what you wanted. You may have been very vocal about, you know, this is what I need. I need you to make us some money. Like, we need to be stable. I don't see any children here. Actually, the Ten of Pentacles, you could have had a kid. You could have had a kid together. But the Devil is being clarified by the Four of Cups and the Queen of Cups. It wasn't easy for this person for you to walk away from this person, but you still did it. And I think it's because maybe they could have done something. They could have done something that wasn't like on the up and up to get some money. It's almost like say if you were of royalty, you were royal, you were a princess, or, you know, Queen of Pentacles is here, you were a queen in a past life, and you fell in love with a commoner, and you're like, you know, it could never work because I'm a queen and you're a commoner, and this person would do anything. Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, this person would do anything to get you what you wanted, and I think that still wasn't enough. Nine of Swords. They're hurt, they're confused, they're depressed, they are in despair because they don't know, like, what can I do to make you happy? And I feel like that's the same energy that's happening in this lifetime. You're like, well, what can I do? There's nothing you would be able to do. There's nothing. There's nothing you will be able to do because the goalpost is always going to change. They are here for you to choose yourself. They're here for you to see the power in yourself. Anything else from the tarot? Three of Wands, Chariot, and the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You see that power, and you're either preparing to leave or you've already left. Yep. So we have Capricorn energy, we have more Aquarius, we have Sagittarius, we have Aries, Cancer, Virgo again, Scorpio again, Taurus, and I think that's it. Interesting. I'm actually going to finish with some angel messages and see what we can gather from that. Hopefully this resonates with you guys. I was guided to do this. Last messages for the collective on past life energy. Oh, that's a lot. Actually, not really. Seven of Wands, the expected God, liberation, deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. This was an invisible enemy for sure. It was, but there's some rejection that occurred in a past life that has this person scorned, and they are committed, to say the least, to getting their lick back. Four of Swords, the God of Trinity, mission, protects against slander and impious people. Queen of Cups, Pahalia, God the Redeemer, redemption, serves against enemies of religion, governs chastity. So if you did, do some foul stuff in a past life, you're being redeemed for that based on the work that you're doing in this lifetime, because you are turning it around. We all have the ability to clear out karma, and I think that's what that's talking about. So, and back to the Four of Swords, this mission card protects against slander and impious people. You are changing. You are going through a transformation. And like I mentioned before, you're stepping into spiritual gifts and just into your healing energy more than anything. Because everybody ain't going to have spiritual gifts in this lifetime. But I feel like you are stepping into a very healing energy, and you are really changing. People may not recognize you that knew you in the past. And that's where that slander energy comes from, because they're going to say, they're going to talk shit and say, I don't know that person. That's not how they really act, when they don't know the transformation that you're going through. The Fool, the exalting God, will and new beginnings. Look at that. Assist with difficult and great undertakings. So it's not going to be easy, but you do have protection and assistance, and they're going to help you with this new beginning. So if you are in a committed relationship with this person from your past life, and you're ready to walk away from that, because I can't force anybody to do anything. You know what's best for you, and this is free will. But Spirit is giving you the will, the strength to really choose yourself and move forward. And look, right after that is the Chariot, Michael, who is like God, perseverance, success in conflict, and overcoming adversity. So you will have everything that you need to make this great leap and to step into this new timeline. And really it's kind of like feeling like you're getting on your north node. You recognize that you are going up, and really it's almost like a one-man elevator. You get in by yourself. You can't take nobody with you. And the people that you're leaving behind were likely lessons. They were lessons from past lives, or you were their lesson in a past life, but they're coming in to teach you something about yourself. And you're starting to recognize what that is too. Seven of Pentacles, the lovely God. Discernment. See, you're discerning who is and who isn't, what's good for you and what's not. General prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners. So this mental conflict that you've been dealing with, and the Eight of Swords is right next to this card. This mental conflict that you've been dealing with may have felt like you were stuck and stagnant. You didn't know what to do. You may have started losing parts of yourself. but you are getting that back. And general prosperity, that means blessings in every aspect of your life. So Spirit is rewarding you by doing this work. Eight of Swords, God, protector, and savior. Truth and justice. Protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. So Seven of Pentacles talks about general prosperity, and the Eight of Swords talks about the protection of that general prosperity. And then Four of Pentacles, God liberating the oppressed. Self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from prosecution. So your mind will be clear of all these mental afflictions. And I don't want you to be hard on yourself about anything that you've done in this lifetime or the past lifetime. Because some of you guys, I might actually be like adding to something that you're already starting to get, whether you've done some sort of past life regression, or you've had dreams and you're like, why am I dreaming about being in the 1800s? Well, dear, because you were. Why do I see this person in my dreams and they're in, you know, this different clothing? Because that was you in a past life. So for some of you, I'm just kind of adding to small breadcrumbs, spiritual breadcrumbs, signs and synchronicities that you have been getting from the divine, and now it's just starting to make more sense to you. Deliverance from prosecution. You are stepping out of this energy, and like I said, with the Fool, you're being assisted with new beginnings and difficult undertakings. So there is nothing too hard for God, you know, and you have all of the help that you need. But back to self-atonement. You can cleanse your energy. You can, you know, break these soul ties, but please don't be too hard on yourself. You know, you should take the time to forgive yourself, but don't be kind of like ridden with guilt about anything that's happened. Okay. I don't even really feel like more about what you've done to other people, but what you feel like you've done to yourself for losing yourself, or maybe staying in a situation and not seeing things the way that they really were. Quite frankly, we've all probably been there in an area of our life where you know somebody is not good for you, but you just don't want to believe it. And when it's time to believe it, you're like, shit, I wasted all this time. But that's not really true. You had lessons to learn, because God forbid you said, screw that and I'm walking away. But you still didn't really learn the lessons to not go back into that cycle with another person. Excuse my voice. It's really early here. It's like, it's just turning 7 o'clock in the morning. I was divinely guided to get up and do a reading, so that's why I'm here. So this is my morning voice. But anyway, I'm gonna leave the reading there. I hope it resonated with you. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. And please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel. I really appreciate you for coming and your support. And I will see you next time. Bye.